Welcome to News Onces, where we bring your neighborhood article to life. U.S. judge rejects plea agreement by Ahmaud Arbery's murderers. January 31, Reuters, a U.S. judge in Georgia rejected plea agreements reached between federal prosecutors and two of the three white men convicted of murdering Ahmaud Arbery, saying she was not willing to be bound to the 30-year federal prison sentence delineated in the agreement. The unusual decision by U.S. District Judge Lisa Wood came after Travis McMichael, one of the three attackers due to face trial next week on federal hate crime charges, admitted for the first time he had pursued the 25-year-old black man because of his race. His father, Gregory McMichael, had also been due change his plea to guilty as part of an agreement at a subsequent hearing on Monday over the objections of Arbery's relatives, who successfully begged Wood not to accept the deals. The McMichaels were convicted of murder last November in a state court in Brunswick, alongside their neighbor William, Roddy, Brian, and a Georgia judge sentenced them to life in prison. The state judge ruled that only Brian would ever be able to seek parole. State prosecutors said the men assumed the worst about the black man running through their neighborhood, unfairly thinking he must have been fleeing some crime when they chased him down in pickup trucks before cornering and shooting him in February 2020. In rejecting the federal agreement, Wood acknowledged emotional testimony on Monday by Arbery's mother, Wanda Cooper Jones, and other relatives who begged the judge not to accept the plea. They said they were alarmed by the part of the agreement in which prosecutors said they would recommend McMichael be transferred to a federal prison for 30 years before returning him to the custody of the Georgia prison system for the rest of his life. Federal prisons are generally perceived as less brutal environments than typical state prisons. Please listen to me. Granting these men their preferred conditions of confinement will defeat me, Cooper Jones told the court. The state of Georgia already gave these men exactly what they deserve. Please leave it that way. Assistant U.S. Attorney Tara Lyons said the government had repeatedly consulted with Arbery's family, and that they had previously said they did not oppose an agreement as the best way to ensure that the McMichaels would admit race played a role in their crimes and give up their right to appeal a federal conviction. I understand the anger, the pain and the struggle that the family is feeling with this resolution. If you like this video, please subscribe. We post more of what you like. As a mother raising a son in these turbulent times, I've personally struggled with whether this resolution is the best course of action. Judges rarely reject plea agreements. Rejections can occur if judges believe the agreements do not adequately address the nature of the crimes, the rights of victims, or the interests of the public. Can occur if judges believe the agreements do not adequately address the nature of the crimes, the rights of victims, or the interests of the public. Wood said that under the plea agreement before her on Monday she would be bound to accept the 30-year federal sentence, and that she needed to know more information before she could decide if that was a just sentence.